Hey guys, Greg with planetgreenzen.com here, and thank you guys for joining today and listening to my YouTube channel. So what I want to do today is actually just discuss how to form new habits. And for those of you who've never been here, again, my name is Greg, and what I do is I love to inspire the world in five main areas of life, which are mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, and socially. And I believe by having a balance of all of these five areas, you would be able to live a holistic yin yang balance of life. And then you can pass it on, teach other people to do the same. So the whole world can connect and unite and we have a peaceful existence. We could just live amongst each other as people instead of being divided. So again, Planet Green Zen is pretty much the a way for me to actually give back and give out and just help people wake up and unplug from the matrix, because again, we were all taught one way to live in life, which again, just were slave away for 40-50 years of our lives, exchanging our time and freedom for a paycheck, and then you just die and that's it. There's like nothing more. We don't know anything else. We're just taught to not think and just be mindless zombies. Again, that's just my opinion, but I just want to inspire people to do more. So again, if you like what I do on the channel, please subscribe, please share, please like, please comment below as far as what you like, what you don't like, what other topics you would like for me to cover here, because again, it is you guys who actually make this channel happen. So again, what I'm going to talk about today is actually how to form habits, or different habits, I should say, because we all go through our paradigms, our multitude of habits that have been programmed into us. So when you break that down, we develop habits that actually don't really help us out or don't help us become successful. Now, we all have habits that actually are good, where, we take showers, brush our teeth, things like that. And those are habits that we don't think about. So what I want to do is help people actually develop the habits that will help you become successful, because we have habits, at least, I'll just speak from my perspective. I had a mentor speak life into me a couple of years ago, where he was like, well, Greg, we spoke on the phone for a few hours, kind of broke down, peeled away the onion layers and got deep to the root. And then I realized that I wasn't really happy with my life or what I had going on. And it was like, well, I don't know what to do. This is how I was taught, go to school, get a good education, get a good job, and that's it. There's nothing more outside of that. But I knew deep down inside I had this inner energy that wanted to be released, but it just was being suppressed, and like each day it would just get smaller and smaller, and I did not want that to burn out. So luckily I had someone kind of pour the gasoline of hope and life and onto that flame, and it just boom, it unplugged me from the matrix. I got fired up and excited, and again, that's why I'm here doing this today. So the habits that I had, guys, again, I'm just, hopefully my perspective can actually help other people. So a few years ago, again, spoke to a mentor, kind of broke down some things as to, why I wasn't happy, even though I thought I was. I had a good paying job, pretty stable, at least secure, at least in my mind it was. And then he was like, well, what happens if, one of the main questions that my mentor did ask me at the time was like, hey, what if you lost your job? Would you be able to still live your same lifestyle and be able to pay your bills, or would you be stressed out and freaking out and all that stuff? And I was like, wow, that makes sense. Yeah, I rely on this paycheck, which jobs can either close departments, merge with other places, fire you, and then you have to go scramble around and do that whole hamster wheel dance all over again. So he said, well, after we kind of spoke for a while, like, well, what are you doing currently to actually change your habits, or change, to get to the life that you want? You see all these other people who are successful. What are you doing to get yourself there? He said, what are you doing when you come home? I said, well, I watch TV after work because I'm stressed, and that's my way of actually, I guess, escaping the stress and kind of just making me not think about what's going on and not really tackle the issue. Because if you put a band-aid on an infection, that's not going to cure the infection. It's going to cover it up for a while, but eventually that infection will spread and the band-aid will not be able to hold it anymore. So that's the way I like to look at it. So at the time, I was putting a band-aid over an infection that was growing in my mind and my life, and I just knew that is not how I was meant to live. So he said, okay, well, if you come home and watch TV knowing you want more in life, is that going to get you the life that you want? He said 95% of people, again, want better results in life, but they don't do anything to actually make it happen. It's the definition of insanity. Again, I said this before, where you do the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. So you're going to have to change those habits to actually get different results. So if you come home, watch TV every day, you don't educate yourself, you don't put yourself around like-minded people, you're not making an effort to do anything, there's a really, really high chance that your results will not change in life. But after you recognize that and start to think and open your mind and learn, instead of coming home watching TV, you can, read a book, an educational book, inspirational book. When you're in your car, guys, there's another habit you can actually convert. Instead of listening to mindless music or things that don't really make sense, it's just noise. Not saying that all music is noise. I love music. I listen to music. But again, you can turn your car into a mobile university to where you listen to educational audios, podcasts. Again, we live in the 21st century, guys. Our technology is so amazing to where it literally can, you can change your life without even going to the library, physically going out anywhere. We have access to all this digital information, but you can turn your car into a digital library. This is another habit you can convert. Okay, so for number one, instead of coming home watching TV, you can convert that to reading a book, at least maybe 15-30 minutes a day. Just reading will help enhance your mind. Sorry about that, guys. I think I made something almost fall, but anyway, let's get back to it. So habit number two, in your car, turn your car into a mobile university. So instead of just listening to music and mindless noise, listen to education and podcasts. Those are two habits you can form. Also, when you are, let's say you have some time after work or on the weekends, instead of just sitting around in the house doing nothing, you can go out and network and connect with people, go to workshops or seminars, things that you're interested in. Like if you want to be a day trader or options investor or real estate or network marketer or insurance, whatever, bodybuilder, go to those types of seminars and educational workshops that would actually help you get there and meet other people who are either there already, and you can maybe take them out for coffee or tea to help them, see if maybe they can mentor you, give you some pointers, or just connect with other people who are on the same journey. So those are three habits that you actually can form, guys. And again, I don't want to give you too many because what I've come to realize that if you try to put too much on your plate, you will get overwhelmed and you don't want to do anything. So those habits, I recommend schedule them into your calendar. I like to use my Google Calendar on my phone because it syncs with everything. I can open my computer, my tablet, and it's all there. So maybe, again, try to schedule, let's say you try it out for one day a week, okay, on Mondays. Instead of coming home watching TV, let me just read a book for the amount of time I would actually watch TV, whether it's 1-2 hours, 15, 20 minutes, at least start off. And then the next day, Tuesday, let me try listening to positive education audios in my car while commuting to and from my job. And then maybe Wednesday or the weekend, however your schedule is, let me go to one networking event or some type of workshop or learning, some type of education. So those are three habits that you actually can implement right away, immediately. It doesn't cost any money for the most part for any of that. It's just changing the way you think, your mindset, guys, because everything we do starts in the mind. And it's so powerful when you really start to really think and instead of being distracted by everything we have going on, just stop, take a break, unplug from all the electronics, sit in a room with no distractions, leave your phone and turn it off, put it in another room, whatever, and just start to think and ask yourself questions. Because people think, typically when you say, hey, people talk to themselves, they're crazy, haha, don't do that. But actually talking to yourself is really, I think it's therapeutic and it's beneficial, because when you ask yourself questions, it starts to go down to your subconscious. And if you guys don't know what a paradigm is or subconscious, check out some of my older videos. I made specific videos regarding the paradigm and the subconscious, and it breaks it down just so you guys can understand what that means. But when you start to really open up and teach yourself, guys, then you will manifest things that you would like into your life. So I recommend trying those habits, guys, at least changing 3 habits that are not really doing anything, that are not productive in your life, and add some value to those, and try those 3 that I just suggested. And also, it'd be great to let me know if you tried it, if it worked for you. Please comment below, like, share this video. But again, guys, Greg with Planning Green Zen. Please like, share, subscribe. It'll really help me out because I want to just bring value to you guys. So I hope everyone have a really great day, and I'll talk to you guys soon.